Hey guys, welcome to another reading. This is going to be a collective reading for I'm actually going to look at the energies for the eclipse, the solar eclipse that's happening on the 14th, October 14th in Libra. So we're going to take a look and just kind of see what the energies are, since we're going to be in and kind of are already in eclipse energy here. So let's see, let's get some tarot here. This is the This Might Hurt tarot deck, by the way, that I'm using. Okay. I've pre-pulled oracles, by the way, so we're going to kind of take a look at those at the end. Okay, so we have Judgment, we have Seven of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so some of you, there's a new space or a new energy to kind of step into here, but I almost feel like there's resistance or even like an overwhelm energy to like step into that. Sorry, this is the Ace of Cups with that reflection there. So there's kind of like this sense of feeling overwhelmed, like there's this new energy. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, there's an aspect of life that you want to kind of step into, but there's resistance. And I almost feel like Spirit's kind of nudging you, especially with two sevens here, and then we have this Judgment energy. It's like, are you ready to take that next step? Are you ready to kind of step into this life? And it's like you could be kind of like resisting things because there's this overwhelm, there's this confusion, this like even distraction around this energy here. But Judgment is like, I feel like this is a time to like, it's interesting that I don't know if a lot of Judgment cards actually have the scales, the Libran scales on them, but this one does. And it's almost like, it's interesting because it's like the heart and then Spirit, like trying to weigh things out, trying to make things balanced here, but it's like for you, but it's almost like you now, like Spirit's kind of putting this in your face. There's this opportunity for you, but it's like, are you willing to step into this, or are you going to continue to kind of like resist this? I feel like this is like going to be an energy of like, are you willing to take that next step? Yeah, see, Four of Cups. So it's like the Spirit's like bringing the energy around for you. But are you going to take it here? We also have the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the King of Cups. So yeah, like what does your heart want? What's going to make you feel fulfilled? What's going to bring a sense of security? I also feel like this is about like having confidence in yourself, having like knowing what you want and not being afraid to go after it, but also having the confidence that you can make something happen in your life here. Because then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit here. So there's a lot of like self-reflection that could be taking place or has maybe already been taking place for you. When it comes to, let me just kind of increase this here. When it comes to where you're going, what you're trying to achieve, what burdens or hurdles do you like, what are things that have been an obstacle for you, you know, in getting to where you're trying to go? This feels like something maybe more like a personal goal. It could definitely be love and opening yourself up, and it could be self-confidence and, you know, knowing your worth and that sort of thing. If it's love related, but it still feels like personal, right? It's like a personal thing that's like what's holding you back from really going after the things that you desire to have. But for others of you, this is just like a goal or a dream that you have for your life that you've wanted to accomplish, but it's like maybe you haven't done that yet, right? And I feel like this eclipse is giving you that opportunity to really step into this here, but it's like you may have to release things at the same time for you to be able to move forward. And this could be like an energetic releasing. It could be a mindset of release, right? What are the things, because the Libra is actually the South Node, so this is about releasing something so that you can step into more of the direction that you're like meant to be going in here. Let's see what the oracles have. So I pulled a bunch of these. These are like what are these called? The Prism Oracle. They're like energy. So we have ideation. We have flow. Okay, so there's a lot of ideas, a lot of opportunities. Again, like there's a lot of, the ideas are flowing. It's not that you don't have that. We have sweetness. We have intuition. We have sadness. And we have anxiety. So there's something that needs to be, again, there's an idea or a place that you want to go. Your intuition's maybe nudging you in a certain like direction here. But I do also feel like there's something coming up here. Sadness and anxiety, something that's holding you back on a personal level that I feel like you're almost needing to kind of like gain control of here, or kind of like really almost like deal with, like it could be coming up here for you. There could be a lot of sadness and anxiety coming up here for you, and it could be disrupting this, and you're starting to realize like, this might be the thing that's like holding me back, right? From the things, the good things that I want to have in my life, or the confidence that I want to have in myself. So there's something that I feel like is going to be shown to you around this eclipse, and it could already be coming up, that's like holding you back from taking that next step, opening up that next cycle in your life. And so it's, again, are you going to sit in this energy and not deal with it, or are you going to do something about it and then, you know, allow yourself to continue to move forward here? Like, it's definitely a bit of a process, right? But it's like the clarity I feel around the thing that needs to be balanced out here is going to come in for you. We have embrace the in-between. Let spirit be your guide. I mentioned the feather there before. So again, spirit's trying to, through your intuition and just through signs and synchronicities and stuff, is trying to show you like, hey, you know, this is why you're kind of in the in-between, right? You haven't been maybe able to take that next step in your life here. We have give with gratitude and grace. We also have sing your own song. Oops. And we have be fearless and bold. So again, just similar message of like, what's holding you back? This is about, again, stepping into your own energy with this singing your own song. I feel like it's also too about like keeping your vibration high, like not sitting in this energy for too long where it's actually bringing you down. You know, obviously feel it and process it, but that's the thing, you're supposed to, you know, process it and let it go, right? And if your manifestations, the things you're trying to create in your life, haven't yet shown up here for you, and because you're in this like in-between energy, I feel like you're just supposed to embrace this energy right now. You're meant to sit with this, again, process the things, figure out what needs to be dealt with, and be bold and be fearless around releasing those things, because those are sometimes, like, it's harder to deal with that stuff sometimes than it is to like take action, right? So, and this is kind of like doing things your own way, right? Not being worried about like kind of like what other people think or what's like coming up here for you. Let's see, we also have bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. We have a time for healing, balsamic moon. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches with full moon in Capricorn. And we have your commitment is being tested. Yeah, so it's like, I feel like you've been working towards, again, like working towards an idea or a goal or something that you have here. There's a need for you to be compassionate towards yourself of like the process that it's taken, or the length of time it's taking you, or the hurdles and the obstacles that you've had to go through to get to this. Like maybe it's been a very challenging journey, but you are healing. The balsamic moon, I believe, is like leading up to like the newer full moon. So like this would be the first couple days like leading up to this might feel kind of like dark and, you know, challenging and that sort of thing. So, but your commitment's being tested. So it's like asking you, don't give up. And if, again, there's things you need to look at, but it's like spirit wants you to process those things and work through those things, right? So that you can close out this chapter. Once you can heal these things and you can persevere and push through those obstacles and overcome those obstacles and you know, give yourself compassion and grace for the things that you know, have struggled with, it's like you're going to be able to close out this cycle. You're going to be able to heal from those things, and those obstacles and those hurdles will be something that you can overcome here. So this is about like what's holding you back in your life. And you could look at where Libra is in your chart to figure out like what aspect of your life, if you know your astrology chart, which aspect of your life this is coming up in. So we're going to get some advice here. Oops. Wow. Okay, so we have the Emperor, King of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and with the Six of Swords. So yeah, this is like gaining control over your mind. So mindset could be a big thing here. Overthinking things, right? We also have the Ten of Swords even at the bottom of the deck. So what are you kind of like, what's a thought process that you're holding on to, or and maybe it's around confidence, like maybe it's around your ability to take control of the situation. Like Emperor and the King of Swords is very like control, and it's very masculine. So it's like, how can you take control of the situation? And it's kind of like a little bit of like no bullshit, right? Like kind of like take control of your mindset, take control over, you know, find things that you can do to kind of gain that control back too, right? If you're in this kind of Nine of Swords stressed energy or overthinking energy, how can we get to a more calm place where we're actually starting to like move forward and we have a little bit of clarity? And Six of Swords is also like trusting the intuition, trusting the guides of the universe. Like the universe spirit is opening and showing you pathways. But if you stay stuck in this Nine of Swords, it's hard to see those pathways, to make that change, to move in those directions and to have the clarity. So it's almost like, it's interesting because I'm seeing the 9 and the 6 up here, but it's like you almost need to like flip this 9 around so it's a 6, right? So flip this mindset around so that you can move forward. So I feel like your advice is to shift your perspective, your mindset around something. And this could be around yourself and your ability to take control, or this could be about the situation and taking control into your own hands, taking action, you know, coming up with ideas, taking action on those ideas to change, and not just like letting it run you, if that makes sense. So yeah, hopefully that resonates. There could be definitely too like something you're walking away from with this as well, but I feel like it's more of like the cycle that you're walking away from. Clearing out this cycle to kind of like heal and work towards a new path here for yourself. So that is what I have for you guys. So hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any other readings. I did post the October readings, as well as I'm going to have an all signs reading coming out as well too. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.